Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's the middle of the month, so you know what that means. Okay, maybe you don't know, so I'll just let you know. All of the stats from Harford County's real estate market in August just came out today, so in this video, I'll be sharing all of that with you guys. Based on the stats from August, it appears that the market is beginning to balance out. But if there's one thing we learned from this crazy market, it's that anything is possible. So with that being said, let's get into the stat that everyone is always itching to know about, and that's median sold price. In August, the median sold price for all homes in Harford County was $341,450. In July, the median sold price was $330,000. This means that home prices have increased by $11,450 in just 1 month. But it's important to note that we're starting to come out of summer, so don't expect home prices to increase drastically over the next couple of months. Let's now take a look at Harford County's sold price to list price ratio from the month of August. This is one of my favorite stats to look at because it gives me a general idea of whether homes are selling for more or less than what they were listed for. If the ratio is below 100%, then homes are selling for less than the list price. If the ratio is above 100%, then homes are selling for more than the list price. The sold price to list price ratio actually decreased from 102.7% in July to 101.7% in August, which means that buyers are finally gaining some common sense. But nonetheless, buyers are still offering above the list price because we're not in the kind of market right now where buyers can lowball sellers. Months of inventory is another stat we can use to get an idea of the current condition the real estate market is in. Months of inventory is a measurement of how much time it would take for all homes in a market to sell, assuming that no more homes are added and homes continue to sell at the same rate. The months of inventory in a market are calculated by taking the number of active listings at the end of the month and dividing it by the number of closed sales that occurred within that month, and voila, you have your months of inventory. For example, if there were 500 active listings and 100 closed sales in a market, then that market has 5 months worth of inventory. For Harford County to be in a balanced market, there would have to be around 3 months worth of inventory. Well, we're still light years away from being in a balanced market because in the month of August, there was 0.7 months worth of inventory on the market. Due to inventory being critically low, homes are coming and going in the blink of an eye. In August, the average number of days a home sat on the market for was 10 days. In August of last year, it would take on average 29 days for a home to sell. So that means homes are selling almost 3 times faster this year than they did last year. The last two stats we're going to take a look at are the number of listings and pendings there were in August. These two stats are important because it tells us how much inventory we have coming in and how much inventory we have coming out. For listings, there were 499 that came on the market in August of this year compared to 480 that came on the market in August of last year, which represents a 4% increase year over year. For pendings, there were 480 that came on the market in August of this year and 499 that came on the market in August of last year, which represents a 3.8% decrease. The fact that listings are up and pendings are down means that more inventory is coming into the market and less inventory is coming out of the market. As long as demand remains the same and inventory continues to increase, then buying a home will become a little easier for buyers. My belief is that the housing market will begin to balance out, which means that housing prices won't increase or decrease at a rapid rate. But I don't have a crystal ball, so really anything can happen. But all of the stats that we went over today are what leads me to that assumption. So does this mean that the real estate market will be going back to normal soon? Well, if there's one thing that we learned from this real estate market, it's that anything can happen. You'll just have to come back next month to find out. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you want to look at some other stats, then download the market report in the description down below. If you're loving the content that I'm coming out with and you want to show me your support, then please leave a like on this video and subscribe to my channel. It would mean the world to me if you did that. Well, that's all I have for now. Thanks again for watching, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful day.